All right, who's ready to go to Mexico?
Me.
Right?
Right now. Had an awesome weekend skiing. Got back and we all got subpoenaed. But she just is like,
Yeah, a little robotic. Blink twice.
and then he had some teeth that were identified by his dentist. Who's his uncle?
Suspicious? I think so. Well, the reason she wasn't on the show is because she's in jail. Lauren's darling. I can't. You don't. Oh. Well, so I told her, I was like, well, I started doing heavy lifting,
Yeah.
you know.
She's like, I think it's a little too big. I don't care. I want all the fur.
The
animal
boots,
print.
what's the fur? All of a sudden, the feds show up at my
they're
door.
like,
I'm making black market merch.
Clap.
I know. I'm just going to send a quick little video to Kelsey so that she knows who's taking over while she's away.
Ooh, Kelsey.
And what she's missing.
They did it. They did it.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Just needed to document that.
Okay, good.
So our producer, Kelsey, is away on a Rivers Our Life extravaganza.
Miss you, Kelsey.
We do. But it's super cool. So there's this guy, Chad, who is all about cleaning the Mississippi River.
Our Chad?
Not our Chad.
He's
No.
big about cleaning it, too, I'm sure.
Rivers Our Life, River Hero Chad. And they do this college spring break, and they bring all these kids on the boat, and they clean up the river. They stay on the boat, kind of like
cool.
it's Deadliest Catch,
Okay.
you know? And oddly enough, a kid from Dow High here in Midland, Michigan, and his brother played hockey for Chris.
No way.
Yeah. I was like,
Oh, that's
small
really cool.
world. Who
So
knew?
do they get it excused? Since it's not their spring break.
Oh, no, these are college kids.
Oh,
So it's
got it.
college
I thought
spring
you
break.
meant like they were just
Oh, no, no,
on
no,
their
no,
spring
no.
break a week early
No.
or 2 weeks early.
No, they are not. And although we are professional wine drinkers, it was all the wine bottle's fault today. The cork was old.
Yes, if we start like spitting out cork, it's because it landed in the
It's
bottle.
floating. I actually saw this on sale on, is it
Woods
Woods?
Wholesale.
Woods Wholesale Wine.
And that's where Randy got it. He's like, here, I got a wine for you guys to try today.
Yeah, my favorite neighbor. It's good.
Yeah. Dry cork.
Dry cork.
Sorry to say, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's a good Tuesday wine.
It's a good Tuesday wine. It will do the trick. Cheers.
Cheers. We didn't cheers before. How was the weekend?
Okay, I can't wait to hear about your weekend, so we'll talk about my boring weekend first.
Well, it didn't look boring with that mezcal. I want to hear how you made it. And if you got all the
yes.
things that
Okay.
Mitch told you to get.
So Friday was a little hectic here at work. I got the go-ahead that like some stuff was going through, so I was here late doing contracts, which was a good problem. But by the time I was done, everything we said we were going to do, I was like, nope, we're eating at home and we're drinking wine.
to
And that's
bed.
what we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then went to bed. Woke up, worked out. We went out to the ranch, and I brought all the stuff to make smoky margaritas after being with
Did you
Mitch.
have it? Or did you have to go get some stuff?
Well, no, I had it all because I bought it for Mitch to do.
Oh, right. That's right. You're right. Yeah.
So I had all the ingredients. It was great. What I have learned is that when I get a little extra buzzed up, sometimes I might forget to put an ingredient in there. And there should be a limit on how many drinks you have with shaken egg white.
Did you have a tummy ache?
It was a bizarre tummy ache. I don't know how to explain it. I felt
Diarrhea?
I just felt really full, like to the top of my throat.
Ooh.
And just to the point where I was like, do I want to try to make myself
Did you
throw up
use
to make
farm
room?
fresh eggs?
I used the pasteurized eggs that I had
Oh.
bought for here.
Okay.
Because he only used one.
Yeah, right.
And I had a dozen. So, but I made them for other people too. Big hit. But
sure.
personally, 2, maybe 3.
Okay.
Absolute limit.
How many did you have?
Ugh, like 6.
You did. Well, that's why your stomach hurt.
Yeah. I think there's a limit on how many shaken egg white drinks that you can have.
Well, you get your protein in.
I had lots of protein.
You get your protein in.
Yes.
Which is always a challenge.
And I made chuck roast chili.
Oh, that
So-
sounds amazing.
Right? So I had these chuck roasts from like a cow. We bought it from 4-H. So I cooked those in the crock pot overnight. So they were like perfect, like tender the next morning, and then turned it into a chili.
Wait,
It
do you
was
put water in it?
delicious.
How do you
No.
cook yours?
I rub olive oil on both sides of my chuck roast,
Okay.
and then season it with salt and pepper on both sides. Then I layer onions on the bottom of the crock pot, put the chuck roast on top, and I take heaps of minced garlic and just put it on top, like with the juice.
No liquid.
Nope. And then I use a box of beef broth.
Oh, okay.
Or vegetable broth if I'm out of beef broth. So it was so good. I
bet.
Well, a 4-H cow is so much better than grocery store.
Right.
But yeah, no, the chili was a hit too. All right. So that was my weekend. Oh, and my dog went blind.
I know.
So, I mean, if I start randomly crying in the middle of the podcast because it hits me in waves. But she's still like happy, but only at home. We took her to the ranch and she was just like a little like, so her tail was down and she was nervous. But at home, she knows her way around. But every once in a while, she does kind of like walk into a wall. Oh, do you remember the TV show Mad About You? And they had this golden retriever, like Marley or Murray or something like that.
Was Mad About You Helen Hunt?
Yes.
Okay.
And the dog would like just run through the apartment and just like run into the wall. I don't think it was blind. I just think it was crazy. But that's what it kind of reminds me of. But I don't know. So she's
They're
going.
Your babies.
I know. She's going to the vet, and we're just gonna we'll figure it out.
I know.
Okay, I can't talk about it anymore. All right.
Oh, okay.
Happy things.
Happy things. Yeah, I had a great weekend.
I can't wait to hear about it.
I was in Texas for a meeting, and then I flew from there to Salt Lake City on Thursday, yeah. So got there Thursday, and my girls that were there, this is our 15th year of doing a ski trip.
That's amazing.
15th. So our friend Liana turned 40. So this is how it all started. When Liana turned 40, 15 years ago, she said, I'm going to bring every friend, like all my best friends from every era of my life. So she had high school friends, college friends, and after college friends.
Okay.
So she had like 3 groups of people. And at the time, I think I can say this story. At the time, she worked for an ad agency that, and you know, this is whatever 15 years ago was, 2005. Is that 15 years ago? What's my math? 2010. 10. When we, expenses were a little different then.
Yeah.
So we took his private jet to Beaver Creek, Colorado, and stayed in the Ritz-Carlton condos.
Very nice.
That already was stocked for us. We just had to send our grocery list in. Everything was stocked.
Her boss paid for it all?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
So that was the only time I've flown private.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to act like I do this often, but you roll up and you just walk on the plane. And it's a separate entrance.
I've seen it on TV. It looks great.
Than the regular airport. So you roll up. So we roll into Beaver Creek, which is really hard to fly into. Like you don't usually fly into Beaver Creek. You fly into, we flew into Vail. Sorry. You usually fly into Denver and then either connect or drive in. But since we had a private plane, we could fly right into Vail. 2 black SUVs came and picked us up. Like we had champagne on the plane, the whole situation. There's like 14 of us. And got to this beautiful condo, had an awesome weekend skiing, and got back and we all got subpoenaed because he was embezzling from the company, her boss, his own company.
Yeah.
So they were under a major investigation. We all were fine. We were not implicated. But the next year, vastly different. Southwest on coach to Lake Tahoe.
That's awesome.
Which was great. So anyway, that's always the biggest joke. We started out with a bang, and then ever since we've been
But is it the same chicks from the 3 different phases of her life?
Yeah. That's how I became friends with them.
That's amazing. Mm-hmm. And that's when you know you're friends with good people, that if you could be friends with the people that they have kept through stages of their life, they're typically kind of the same people.
Yeah. So I think I can 100% know that she has been the same person since college, high school.
I love Liana. She is vibrant and a character. And I mean, just like the hand gestures and the inflection in her voice. I mean,
and she's a badass,
right?
She's
you just like, I'm sucked in. She could be talking about the phone book and potatoes, and it'd be most enthralled conversation I ever heard.
She's a baller. So anyway, I love her. And so that's how our friendship started out with the girls that I'm friends with now. Some of that
was
group.
it Julie I met at the U of M game? Was that her name?
Jill.
Jill. Yeah, because they went to college together, right?
They were sorority sisters.
Yeah. So, no, that's awesome.
Yeah. And so anyway, that's how that started. So our weekend was wonderful. I started out, they were all downtown Park City at a bar that I couldn't get into because the tickets were sold out. They were at a concert, like a mini concert type of thing. It was fine. It's weird in Park City because of the Mormon community. You can only drink if there's food, but you can go to a bar. They have measured shots of alcohol. And if you're going to go to a honky-tonk bar, I'm not trying to drink wine.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, can I have a vodka soda? I must have drank 3 of those suckers in a row because I was stone sober. And I drank like 3 right away. Water.
Yeah.
I mean, it was literally water.
Although I have seen you drink wine at a honky-tonk before.
Yeah, I'll never do that. Anyway, we did that the first night and then skied on Friday.
How was skiing?
It was great.
Yeah.
I mean, they put up with my slow ass. It's, for me, it's hard because I only do skiing in the West like once a year.
Yeah.
And so it's just long and hard and,
Well, I could only imagine because you wait for me in Michigan. So I would
these girls just love the need for speed. And I do not have the needs for speed. But they're all very good and they all ski regularly. I don't. So I haven't skied in 2 years. So Kimber and I were kind of on our own and did our own thing, which was great. And then, and then we did Friday, nothing except hang out. And, I went for a really long walk through the mountains or not through the mountains, but through the town. And, at an altitude, you're out of breath just walking up the stairs. So I went for a really long walk, got a great workout. And then we met the girls that skied again for après ski at the Veuve Clicquot tent.
Oh, those pictures looked fun.
At the montage.
Yeah.
And it was super fun. The cutest we saw was a group of dads that were there with their daughters.
Like young 20 daughters or like little girls?
Seniors in high school.
Oh, okay.
So it was a daddy-daughter ski trip that they do every year. Because we were asking them. We were like, this is so cute. Like, oh, yeah, we do this every year. The girls are seniors. So the girls were like, oh, they don't ID anybody there. These girls were like bombing Veuve, right? Because that's all they serve, pretty much. And the dads were just kind of like, we took a video because they were so cute, but they were just dads.
Yeah.
And they're just kind of like cruising around. All of a sudden the shot ski came out and the concierge brings out the shot ski, pours it in, and then counts and gives you directions. Because it is kind of strategic. Like you can't just shoot it.
Yeah.
You got to be in sync with 4 other people.
Right.
So they did it. And then all
And
of a sudden,
is it Veuve in the shot glasses?
No,
or is it
I
something
think they
else?
got
Oh,
it's
okay.
a full bar in there.
Oh, okay.
But they shot it, and then all of a sudden they're like, dad dancing. And all their kids were like videotaping them.
That's funny.
So cute.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
Aw.
So fun weekend overall. I'm
No,
tired.
that's great. I know, because you got in late on Sunday.
Yeah.
So, and then you're just back at it Monday morning.
Back at it. No rest for the weary.
Right?
There we go.
There you go. Perfect. Did you watch the Oscars at all on Sunday?
I did not.
So
I just saw clips of it. Tell me.
Well, I was 100% in it to win it, to see the opener, because it was Ariana Grande and Cynthia
Oh, they were the
Erivo.
opener?
Yes.
Oh.
So
That's pretty cool.
Ariana
Who
Grande
hosted?
sang Conan O'Brien.
Oh, really?
He was okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you're restricted, right? I mean, all your jokes go through legal. So,
I'm sure.
I mean,
Yes.
but he was
Yes.
funny. So Ariana Grande started with Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Then Cynthia sang a song from The Wiz. And then they came together and did Defying Gravity.
Was she in pink and the other girl was in green?
No, Ariana Grande was in red. Okay, but how about this? Like
Who is
red
she?
glitter.
Oh.
But when she turned around, like in between her shoulder blades, like a high heel, like heel from a shoe came out. Like she was wearing a ruby slipper. Like a high heeled, like
You mean it
stiletto.
came out of her back?
Yeah, literally like a dagger.
Oh, my God.
But it was interesting and cool, right? Cynthia's nails, I'm telling you, they're like this.
You ever see that on
She cannot wipe her butt. She must
it
hire
must be
somebody.
like that on your hands.
Yeah. I mean, like she has to, like,
She
and
like-
she sings like this and she claps her nails around. Someone has to wipe her butt for her, right? She's not pulling out a tampon. Touche. There could be an issue
They're
there
not
too.
clean.
But I mean, could you imagine having to put a tampon in
I'm
with
going to
those
buy her a
nails?
nail brush for Christmas.
That's
sounds gross.
insanity. Absolutely insanity. But anyways, they sang Defying Gravity. It was fucking flawless. I couldn't cry because I wasn't breathing. It was so good. What
do you mean you weren't breathing?
I was just...
You were caught up in the moment.
I was caught up in the moment, and then you could tell, like, a platform was moving up when she was like, so if you care to find me. And I'm like, I couldn't even breathe. And I'm like, pan the camera out. I want to see her move up in the air. And Kylie's like, Mom, she's in a giant dress. She's just on a moving platform. I'm like, I don't care. I want to see her, like, whole body going up in the air. It was brilliant. And then the rest of the entire thing sucked.
Really?
It was just stale.
Oh.
It was like this season of Love is Blind. It was just stale.
Yeah, I agree. This season of Love is Blind is like, it was good, but they had to try really hard to make it spicy.
Yes. But before we move on and get deep into Love is Blind, let's just talk about some of the fashion. I only have 5 pictures.
Okay. I thought they were classier this year.
Very classy.
Than in the past.
I don't have a picture of Selena Gomez. Maybe it could be popped up here. Ping.
That's Zoe Saldana.
Yes. And she won.
She win?
She did win.
I don't love that dress.
Right? And she looks stunning in it.
I mean, I don't love it, but I love her.
I love the top of it. I don't love that it's tiered. I wish it was just kind of like empired waist
like if
and
it
like
had
flowed
that
down.
netting all the way through her bodice and then the bubble at the bottom, but that's weird.
But she's so skinny she can get away with that. Like if
That's
my
true.
big old titties were in that top and then it
God.
was like bubbly at the bottom, I would just look like a deflated balloon.
You would not, first of all. Second of all, you have to be that skinny to wear that dress.
You have to be that skinny to wear that dress.
That skinny.
So I was wondering.
What do you think?
What was really funny is when she was getting interviewed on the red carpet. So right now we're looking at Ariana Grande in her pink dress. And if you saw it, it was kind of like a stiff ballet tutu and then, it cascade down. It's pretty. I think it looks pretty on her, but she didn't know what to do with her hands because she couldn't just put her hands down at her side.
Right.
So then she had to
Looks
like put
they're
them behind her
her.
waist. But it was awkward when she was doing an interview.
Oh, right.
And then she would try to put her hands here and then she would hide them behind her hips again.
It seems like she would just do this because that's kind of her
Right?
signature.
But I feel, once again, maybe my right thigh could fit in the torso of that dress.
100%.
So she's so tiny.
Don't you think she's changed? Pre Wicked.
Well, Nickelodeon Ariana is very different than Wicked Ariana.
But even when she was married to Pete Davidson,
I don't think they officially got
or
married,
whatever
did
they were.
They were just
boyfriend,
engaged.
girlfriend. She was not as like she seems high all the time. Like Valium high. You know what I mean?
Which she could be.
Maybe she is. But she just is like
Yeah, a little robotic.
Super robotic. I don't know. You just want to go, do this.
Blink twice. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now that dress is stunning.
So
But
that
wow,
is
look at those
couture
nails.
Louis Vuitton. Those are the fingernails. I'm telling you.
She's gorgeous, but those nails
Right?
they're a weapon.
They are
Because
a
not
weapon.
only are they long, but they got shit on them.
And they're pointy.
Very pointy.
So pointy.
Yeah.
Tell me how you wipe.
You don't. You have someone else wipe. Or you could sit on a bidet for an hour.
With a good dryer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way she wipes.
I mean, my bidet has a dryer, but I wouldn't trust that to, like,
Clean
dry
it
me.
all.
No.
Can we talk about her hair? Is that faux pas? Her lack of hair.
I think that is
Does she have alopecia?
I don't think so. I think that is a fashion choice.
Oh.
Although I don't really see eyebrows.
Right. I just wondered. She embraces it, whatever it
Yes.
is. She's gorgeous. I'm just asking if it's a medical condition.
I have not read that,
Okay.
so I do not know. It could be just, it's easy. Right?
Yeah.
And then for Broadway and all that kind of stuff, to be able to throw your wigs on,
Yeah.
True. So
Who else do we got here?
this is Lupita.
She's so pretty.
That was my favorite dress of the night. I
Who
think that
this
is
girl?
so
Wait,
beautiful.
What was she on? Who is this girl?
Can we Google that, please? Oh, maybe. She's not the
she
sister.
looks familiar. I feel like she's British.
Yeah.
I want to go to the red carpet just so that Cartier or someone will loan me diamonds.
Right.
So you just
She was like Chadwick Boseman's love interest.
Okay.
Oh,
I
okay,
see
Black
that. I'm
Panther.
picturing
Okay.
that now.
In Us.
Yes, that's where I recognize her.
Is that
from.
where she's like a robot?
Yeah, it's a weird. It's a weird movie.
I never see it, but I've never seen it. But I can picture the cover of it like
Yeah.
on my TV screen.
Yeah, they were kind of like robot people.
Yeah.
A family.
But she's stunning, and that
Stunning.
that
Look at that
dress.
dress.
Ugh, that dress.
Who else do we got?
Well, Halle
mean,
Berry just looked amazing.
The Queen.
Okay, but do you think she actually
She
sat
makes-
down in it?
No, she had shards of glass up her ass. She did.
But when she turned to the side, it was completely sheer.
Oh, was?
Yes.
I mean, stunning. She's stunning. She's like 56.
Right?
That makes me want to get my hair cut.
Okay.
I'm getting my hair cut on Friday.
Are you?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
I'm getting it done.
Don't look at Julianne Huff's hair from interviewing people on the red carpet because it was a little like
Oh, yeah, I saw her get
too
it
blown
ready.
out, right?
She was trying to do the Marilyn Monroe big curl.
Yes. But I think you do. Well, one, I think your hair looks great right now. And on last week's episode, it looked like you had a fresh Barbie bounce blowout.
Thank you.
I was watching it back and I'm like, Meko, your hair was on point.
Hairs. And it's all mine.
It's all yours.
It's all the shit I take every day.
Right?
The vitamins. Same
Right?
with you.
Well,
Yeah.
and now you're on that arm roll. Like, wait for all that gorgeous hair to come.
God, I got to remember to take it.
Shut up, for realsies.
I forget.
But don't you do a concoction like every morning?
Yeah. And I forget
Oh,
to put the scoop in my mouth.
yeah.
Anyway.
I'll text you every morning.
I should set an alarm.
Like how old, like I saw this thing where like these two old lady best friends just send each other like a smiling emoji every morning just so that the other one knows that they woke up. I'm just going to send you something that's like, don't forget to dry scoop.
I know.
But it will
you
just
should.
be it will just be an emoji.
Yeah, but Halle Berry wins. I mean, she is so pretty. Was she in a movie? Or why was she at the Oscars?
No, but she's won an Oscar before. So I think once you win an
She a
Oscar, you
presenter?
have like, I didn't watch all of the Oscars, but I think once you win an Oscar, you always get an Oscar or you always get an invite unless they ask you not to come.
Oh. Like,
That happens. I forget.
I'm sure.
But
Kevin Spacey.
oh yeah,
I think he's banned from everything.
I think he is too.
That's what happens when you people.
Not funny. Not funny.
Not funny, but it's true. It's true. Okay, so we need to talk about a couple of tragedy/dramas that are going on in the Hollywood world.
Yes, let's do this.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
Alex versus Alex.
Okay, first of all, they're both stunning and they look like they could
Stunning.
be sisters.
Stunning.
So, I was curious when we were going to start a podcast, right? So, and I would say that young 20-something influencer, I got famous on TikTok, now I have a podcast, is the belle of the ball in the world, right? They're getting paid $70,000 just to talk about Armra, or you know what I mean, or whatever it is. So, and then she was part of like Unwell Media. Alex Cooper brought her with her. But I listened to it, and this must just be like when our friend Derek was like, Katie, I tried to support you and Meko, but I hear you guys talking and go, nope, don't get it. I don't get it at all. But I'm like, you know what, Derek? I'm just
Thanks
so
for
happy
trying.
you at least try to listen.
Thanks for trying.
Unlike Super Dave, love you, Super Dave, listens every day.
Dave, number
Right?
one.
But yeah, apparently, dun dun dun. I mean,
They had a falling out.
yeah. Do we know
But-
what it is though?
So I guess it was, according to my people, Alix Earle. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Alix Earle, this one,
Yes.
who's married or who his boyfriend plays for the Dolphins.
Oh,
the Miami
okay.
Dolphins. They were hinting at the Super Bowl that they were no longer going to be together because Alix Earle did not show up for Unwell Media.
Right. They did
Big
all
party.
separate
They did
promotions.
separate stuff. So I guess her dad is involved.
Oh, is this like
And
a
he
Jessica
is
Simpson
like,
thing?
she is much more valuable on her own and doesn't need a network to take a chunk of money, which I get.
Sure.
I get that. But Alex Cooper started her media company because SiriusXM paid her $125 million for a deal or something.
Yeah.
And so she brought Alix Earle on,
Yeah.
right? Am I getting this right? And so how do you get out of that contract? She must have had like attorneys.
So I'm wondering what the deal truly was of their breakup because I saw, I think it was E! News, Alex Cooper is giving her all of her IP. She can have it all, and she can go and do her thing.
Somebody did something.
So something went down.
Something went down.
And Alix Earle now dining with Bethany Frankel. They were hanging out all weekend.
Get ready with me.
So, and after she forgot that she was supposed to have dinner with Bethany. Okay.
I know, because Bethany got stood up.
Bethany got stood up. And Bethany still went to dinner with her. So is she just being understanding to a 20-something who's like just graduating from college and, could be forgetful?
I don't know Bethany, but
Yeah.
I would think she would be like, I don't put up with that shit.
Right? Totally.
Especially from someone that's 25.
Unless this is some kind of publicity thing. And
Which it totally could be.
Bethany is starting something and she's bringing Alix Earle with. And I'm telling you right now, if Bethany is starting some type of like media thing for podcasts, hello.
Call us.
We're in your age demographic.
Yeah. We are your people.
Right? Mm-hmm. So
100%. So anyway, who knows what those two, they do look like sisters. They do look like they go to the same hairdresser and get the same color.
Like even their skin tone's the
blonde.
same.
Like their eye. Well,
Right?
one is green, one's blue. But like, yes.
So light and bright and killer bodies too.
Gorgeous. Drop dead gorgeous. But whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so can we talk about the Gene Hackman murder? I'm going to call it murder.
It has to be a murder.
Even though he's 95.
Yes, but his 60-something-year-old wife also was dead and one of their dogs.
In a closet.
Something's going down.
Something went down. So I read an article that said the woman was mummified.
His wife?
Yes.
So
they found a heater and a bottle of pills near her head. And they were trying to determine at the time, maybe they know now, who died first. Was it Gene Hackman first or was it her? And then I want to know mostly, why is a German Shepherd in a closet?
Yeah.
Dead. And two other dogs are there, alive.
The other two dogs were alive. Ooh, okay, you know more scoop. Let's break this down. I know no details. I've read nothing. I know nothing. So this is not fact.
I mean, comment if you know, but that's all I know. And and then I read an article that said that they tested their house for carbon monoxide because they thought maybe it was a carbon monoxide leak, and they both died.
But that wouldn't make her a mummy.
No, but the heat would from the heater. So they were like, did the heater fall? So, okay, so no carbon monoxide
Was Gene
leak.
Hackman a mummy?
No.
Ooh, I think he killed her. He was doing, what was that cult where they mummied the lady? The mom of God or something like that?
She turned blue.
Yeah.
Or silver.
So
yeah.
I think he was trying to keep her like his
goes
queen.
Back to cults.
It always goes back to a cult. I think he was trying to keep her like as his queen bee. And then he was like, and then the German Shepherd got pissed.
Dump him? Because she's like, you're old.
You're
95.
old.
He did look bad. In
Skinny.
pictures. Bad.
Not the Gene Hackman that you know from all those movies. I can't think of one right now, but a lot of them.
Right. What's the one with...
Is he in a baseball movie? He was in a baseball movie.
He was in so many movies. What's the one with Tom Cruise that he was in? He was the attorney.
Was he in a
Grisham.
Few Good Gentlemen or whatever?
Was he in a Few Good Men? No. Before this, it was like they were in Memphis.
Oh.
It was a John Grisham book.
Yes.
Why can't I not think of this?
Yes.
It was his, like, that breakout.
Great movie.
The Firm.
The Firm is a great movie. Mm-hmm. Ooh, see, that's one that I want to watch with Kylie to see if it still holds up.
Yeah, it might.
Because what did I say the other day that did not hold up? Sleeping with the Enemy.
Oh.
Wah, wah, wah. And I mean, that was prime Julia Roberts, too.
It was.
Didn't hold up.
Yeah.
So, but The Firm, I remember The Firm being a good
It was great.
movie. Yeah.
It was great. So anyway, R.I.P. Gene Hackman and his wife, and mostly their dog.
I know.
So we need to get to the bottom of it.
I know. Someone should call us.
I know. Did you watch the Gabby Petito documentary?
So I started it. And then I just get annoyed when she clearly was being abused by this dude and stuck it out.
I know.
You worked at Taco Bell to fix up that van. didn't really hear a part of the documentary that said he helped with the expenses.
No, the van was in her name.
Yeah. Kick him out of the van and be like, bye, homie.
Yeah.
And go on and make your merry blog.
Clearly, she didn't have the confidence, but that doesn't give the right to kill her.
No.
But did you see the parents of his parents?
No, tell me more.
Oh my God.
Are they dicks?
Pieces of shit.
Garbage. So they are dicks.
They are. So the cops came. There were two things that were disturbing. The cops, the investigation, and the fact that when they stopped them when she was still alive.
Yes.
And they were like, "Are you okay?" She's crying.
Yes.
He had just hit her. And she's like, my boyfriend and I just got in a fight. And, he gets really upset. And then she turned it on herself. She's like, but I get annoying sometimes. And I just ask him questions. And they're like, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I'll be fine. So they said, this is their solution. We're going to separate you two for the night.
Yeah, that was
He's
stupid.
He's going to go stay in a hotel. And you're going to be in a camper in the fucking woods by yourself where coyotes and stuff can get you.
And go have this $5 shower or whatever.
Go sit down. We just need to separate you two, because then they also were joking with him. Kind of. He was like, women. And
no, because the cop was like, I know when my wife gets this way, she just needs a shower.
Yeah. And the guy, and what's his name? I don't even remember his name. Brian was like, I hope she didn't say anything bad about me. Why, Brian? What'd you do? That's what I would say.
Right.
So they let them go then, which I thought was mistake number one. Mm-hmm. And then when they went to Brian's parents' house to ask if Brian was home, because he clearly was, and he had Gabby's car and no Gabby. And they're like, we're not talking to you. Talk to our lawyer. Okay, if you're innocent, why you got a lawyer ready?
No, you're going to say, come in. I need to find my son's girlfriend.
Come get my son right now.
Yeah.
He's right in his bedroom.
But how about how he was texting from her phone?
Yeah.
And doing a conversation back and forth.
And I did not realize there's a third episode that I've not watched, but I asked my girls, Haley and Jaden, thank you. And they were like, they never found his body.
Her body.
His body. Brian is allegedly dead as well. Oh, they did. They found the bone. His parents found him. Okay, so let's back it up. Gabby died, right? Mm-hmm. And then his parents found his bones. Right. But how were his bones identified so fast, and how did he decompose that quickly?
Because his parents put lime on him and then threw his bones in the water.
I feel like they chopped off
allegedly
an appendage and took the bone out. That's my theory.
Oh, so it's not the whole skeleton. It was
it's just
a bone.
A bone.
He took off and went into some wetlands that were very wet.
Yeah.
He couldn't get into. And then as the water went down, they eventually found him.
But they didn't find all of it.
Yeah.
It was just some bones. Yeah. And then he had some teeth that were identified by his dentist. Who's his uncle?
Suspicious? I think so.
I think he's still. Brian, if you were watching
it. Right? Oh, so you think he's still alive?
Yes.
And just called Lefty.
Perhaps.
Okay.
I do. I think his parents are wackadoodle and they're protecting him. Like, who goes camping with your family? So he and his sister and the sister's fat husband and the parents all went camping while Gabby was missing. And they're like, we just went to bond.
No, they were plotting something. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh, do you think Haley and Jaden would come on here just to give us
100% they would.
20-something opinions on all the things we talk about?
And you name the day and time, they will be here.
Oh.
They have so many theories.
On it. We'll do it on a Monday so that it's convenient.
Right.
Oh, we're making this happen.
They're sleuthy. They're good.
I love it.
Anyway, that's how I get half of my information.
So did you see that Katy Perry is going to space with Gayle King?
Are they staying?
Well, and all these other people.
Lauren Sanchez?
I guess.
And her big boobs?
I guess so. Well, yeah, because it's on her boyfriend's, this chick.
Oh, it's on Bezos.
It's on Bezos' penis rocket. Does it not look like a dick?
Giant dick.
So I said, because it's called Blue Origin, is he going to start making Blue Origin dildos? But then Chad's like, let's trademark it right now. We'll start making.
Do it, Chad.
We'll be like,
make
these
some dildos?
These dildos are so great, they'll take you to space.
We already have a tagline. Don't come at us,
right?
Bezos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
so,
my God, look at
the Blue Origin dildo will make you take off.
So
to
when
the
are they
stars.
leaving? When are these ladies leaving?
I don't fucking know. We'll see if it actually happens. Has this actually even gone to space yet? Like well, this is a test rocket, or is this an AI photo?
I don't know. But my question is, are all those ladies going on the same trip?
Yes, they're going in the same rocket, and they're just like going to space, zipping around the stars and coming back down.
Doesn't that seem dangerous?
I don't know.
That
I
seems
hope
like
Orlando
a Kobe
Bloom has
Bryant
like a
situation.
big, giant insurance policy for him and their child.
Yeah.
I know Oprah's got one on Gayle King, so she told me, allegedly.
Yeah. Also seems like a random group.
Such
I
a
didn't know they
random
were all
group.
friends, but oh well. Who's the girl here?
I don't know. Chad went the extra mile. I just said Katy Perry and sent him the penis rocket.
Peeps.
So
I don't know my peeps in the corner. Who's she?
I think she's probably. If I'm going to go out on a limb, I'm going to say she sings. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I just made that up.
I get the rapper vibe.
And I'm going to go with it. She's an actress or a singer. She's with Bezos. I don't know. This chick on the end, I mean, I feel like she owns a tech company.
Yeah.
I just, again, made it up. I have no
her
idea.
turtle tattoo. All right. Well,
Does she have a turtle tattoo?
yeah. God bless. Hope they make it back.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get down to the dirty. Netflix.
This is the
I'm
most
telling
boring
you,
season of Love is Blind.
You've got to hire Katie and I because we will make things so fun and exciting, and you won't have to block out Vanessa Lachey.
Okay, but they don't even like do anything. Like I'd be involved. Like we would show up at their condos and be like, "All right, how's it going?"
Right.
What do you mean, Dave? Dave, what do you mean you need to talk to your sister again?
We would get involved with the couples. We would say like,
it would be a great show.
I don't understand your obsession with your sister. I
Right?
realize your mom died. R.I.P.
Right.
I hope you're okay. But at the same time, is this a situation like Game of Thrones?
I did see a meme about that.
Right? You can't tell me not everyone in America is thinking
He has
that.
to be watching it now going, wow, I'm really obsessed with my sister's opinion.
You're really obsessed with your sister.
Yeah. It's a little much.
It's a
Right?
lot. I mean, thank God he broke up with Lauren because she should be running for the hills.
Okay, is it Molly who was the other girl? Okay, I'm not really sure what her outfit was when she showed up to the ski thing. I'm like, it's cold outside, and you're in a like negligee top.
Oh yeah, with
you
her
want to
sweater down to
like
here.
you want to have your
She wanted
sweater
to
like
show her
off
boobs
the
out.
shoulder, but I mean, no,
Sun's out, boobs out.
no,
That was her thing. She also her hair, you know, we gotta work with that.
yeah, no,
Needs extensions.
I wasn't feeling it.
Anyway, but I loved her conversation with Lauren. She's like, why do you let him treat you like that?
I can't believe she stuck around as long as she did.
I can't either.
'Cause
She's
I-
like,
I
I thought it was real. How? He's such a dick and a baby.
And your conversations in the pod, now granted, we saw an edited version. We didn't see all of it. But it just seemed like, you seem cool, want to get married?
Yeah.
That's how their vibe was.
Yes.
Like is Joey the physician assistant?
Yes.
And the other chick, I feel like they're going to get married. I'm predicting
You do?
I do's. I am.
So I think the only thing that's holding me back from saying yes 100% is that he has not been really that vulnerable to her. I said vulnerable. You can drink now. You know what I mean? Like he's not really opening up to her.
Yeah.
Like she has been opening up to him. He's sort of like, she's like, I love you. And he's like, thank you. I mean, he didn't say it quite like that. Like he loves her.
Yeah.
But he hasn't divulged all of his feelings to her.
Yeah. Okay.
But maybe that's just not him. I don't know.
Well, he just seems goofy.
Yeah.
You know, and like might have a different way to express his love language. But if anybody's going to the altar, it's them.
I think it's Taylor and Daniel.
Is that the one that it ended with? Oh,
The shorties.
the Christmas people. Mm-hmm. Do you think that Netflix was like, hey, let's just throw a little drama in here? You guys obviously are super into each other. And that they filmed the whole Instagram thing after the fact?
Maybe.
Because I'm sorry, if I was him and she was saying that, I'd be like, no.
No, and you're crazy.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for the accusatory comment, though. Bye.
Yeah. Oh, and you have an app so you can see who followed you and unfollowed you, or who unfollowed you.
You're not that cool.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you have to pay for that.
I didn't know there was such a thing.
I didn't know there was such a thing either.
I'm going to get it, though. I want to get it now.
Yeah.
It's probably new. Maybe it's her app. She launched it.
Right?
We have so many conspiracy theories.
So it's so funny. Like when I'll be like, oh, I got some extra followers today. But then you go and look and it's like, but wow, I lost a lot of followers today too. Like, what was my content today that you didn't like?
Really?
Did you like the podcast, but you don't like the gluten-free food? Did you like the bar content, but you don't like the gluten-free food? I don't know.
Okay.
But I just think it's interesting.
I think it's a wash in the end, probably.
It's who cares? But
You
yeah,
gotta
it's
post
just
and
funny.
ghost.
You know what? I'm just gonna be authentically me. If you
That's
don't
right.
like it, unfollow.
That's right. You got to be authentically
Right.
you.
So.
And you can't take it personal.
No. And I'm done overthinking what I post. Now I'm just like, fuck it. Here we
Yeah.
go.
Here we go.
Here we go. This is
Let
me.
her ride.
This
Let
is
her ride.
me.
Okay, so my prediction is Taylor and Daniel. Their families are very cute together.
No, they are cute together. Although I see some grandmas fighting over who gets to host Christmas and where the grandkids stay when they're going on
it's
vacation.
gonna be the dominant grandma, the older lady.
His mom.
Her mom. Her mom's the older one.
So it was her parents at the house that they went to? Yes. Oh, yeah. No, it's her mom. Because you know what? She reminds me of my mother-in-law. Mm-hmm.
Does she listen to the show?
I don't think so.
Oh.
But it's not bad. No, but no, my mother-in-law loves her grandbabies and she will 100% raise her hand first and be like, I got them. I watch them. I'll do it. And that's just the vibe that I got from her. She had a Roxy vibe. Like, I'm going to cook all the food. I'm going to host all the events and I'm going to do all the things.
Yeah. Okay, you know who I do like is Sarah. There are a lot of nurses on this season.
A lot of nurses.
2 oncology nurses and a regular nurse.
So that's where it ends. The most recent episode ends and you don't know.
About dun dun dun.
Right?
Are Sarah and Ben gonna get married? But
She looks very unsure in that edit.
She said it even. She's like, I just don't even know. And she said that to her stepdad right before.
I don't think
she
she's going to
is.
say I do. I think he might be all in and
into
she's
the
not.
church. He's into church. She's not in church. And he's into the church where they're not. I mean, she is kind of dissecting it to, well, how do they believe about same-sex marriages or whatever? And he's
There's
like,
a lot of new churches that have adopted the fact that this is who you are and we accept all.
Right.
So if you want to go to church, then maybe you just need to start going to one of those so that your sister-in-law is accepted if you were to do like a baby dedication or a baptism or something like that.
I don't think her sister really gives a shit.
I don't think her sister gives a shit either.
It's the sister-in-law. She's very opinionated.
Well, wah wah.
Yeah. But the sister seems super chill. Mm-hmm. She doesn't really seem to care. Sarah's more sensitive about it.
Well, probably because if it was an issue, that she was very
probably
protective of her sister.
But they even agreed that they could go to a different church.
Yeah.
Together, collectively. And then toward the end, she's like, I'm probably not going to go to church a lot with you. Great. Okay.
All good.
And he was kind of cool with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. But I think it would be a big problem if they started having kids.
No,
and then trying to decide, like, what are we doing here?
Right.
That's when it comes into play.
Oh.
If you're not going to have kids, it's going to be
right.
different.
So segue, speaking of a different Netflix show, did you watch Running Point with Kate Hudson?
No, not yet.
It's cute.
Is it cute?
It's cute. It's an easy watch. You'll be done in a weekend.
Okay.
But she
Is the
has
whole season out?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, but she has a Jewish fiance.
Okay.
And she's his shishka. I can't say this. Literally, the word cannot come out of my
Shishka?
mouth.
What
Nope,
is a shishka?
it's not shishka at all. It's I can't pronounce it. I literally can't.
Chutzpah? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Goddess, but basically it's a non-Jewish woman that a Jewish man falls in love with.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
They called
It's like I can hear it in my
Kristen
ears.
Bell that in
yes,
it,
I can hear it in my ears, and it's in the musical the last 5 years. I can hear it, but yeah, literally cannot pronounce it. Anywho,
you have other gifts.
I do have other gifts. Pronouncing words is not one of them. So, but then she kind of has this thing where it's like, is it okay if I'm not Jewish? Because she kind of promised that she would convert, and then she's like, I don't know. But then, yes, say it out loud. No, that's not. That's not it. Yes, that's how you pronounce that. Yeah,
Shiska.
Literally, the tongue does not move that way.
Okay.
So
Shiska.
yeah. So that was a small segue to a different Netflix show. You're welcome, Netflix. But it's good. I liked it.
Yeah.
And you know what else I got from it, which is really great. So you know how we were talking about like color palettes and everything and like wanting to get our colors done. I feel like if I just watch Kate Hudson, I go, okay, well, I know I'm not wearing that kind of turtleneck because that's not going to be good.
Yeah, but
that pale pink suit, I'm all in.
You are more olive than her.
I am more olive than her, and she had a nose job. I feel like
she did.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Since when?
If
From what
you
to what?
compare, what was that movie she won an Oscar for? Almost Famous.
Oh, okay.
To now.
Oh.
Had a nose job.
Really? Well, I mean, she's older.
Yeah, it's fine. No, the nose is totally different.
Really?
100%.
Almost Famous. What about How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
I feel like she might have still had the old nose.
Really?
Yeah. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
So
Straight
cute.
on, I don't think her and I look alike at all. Okay? I don't want to sound like that one chick that said she looked like Megan Fox, right? Straight on. We are not the same.
Yeah.
20-year-old Katie Shea and Kate Hudson profile would wig me out watching it.
Really?
Yes. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, just her profile, not her boobs, not her body, just the profile of her face. And I'd be like, because we both had bleach blonde hair and we made it super straight, and it would wig me out watching it.
Interesting.
But she had this pale pink suit on, and I'm like, I feel like I need a pale pink suit because she looks.
You could
cute in
totally
it.
wear that.
I think I
you
would
could
look good in a
totally
pale pink
pull it off.
So
Nice.
yeah,
She's adorable. But I did not know the nose job thing.
oh yeah, you can Google it.
Yeah.
It'll pop up.
I'm going to. Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously.
for sure.
So I am caught up on Paradise, although a new episode just dropped
Today.
at midnight.
No, this is the problem.
If you've not watched Paradise, it will blow your mind.
it's such a good show.
I'm so happy you told me to watch it.
It's such a good show.
It's realistic now that they explained it.
I think that there really are like towns in mountains, and
In Colorado.
somehow you and I aren't on the list to go there yet.
Damn.
But I feel like someone should give us a call,
That's wild.
right? Oh, I think it already exists. If that needs to happen, 100%.
Oh, towns?
Yes.
So if you don't know Paradise, it is with the most beautiful man on the earth,
What's his
James
name?
Marsden.
He's
He
pretty.
looks like AI made him.
He just looks happy, and he has great hair.
Great hair. And he's hot.
I feel like he could smile and tell you that he would like gut you and eat your intestines, and you'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Did you ever see
Love
the
you.
other movie that he was in a reality show called The Jury? Was it Jury Duty? Oh my God.
Oh, I never watched that. Chris
It's so
did.
good.
Okay.
They're coming out with a season 2. So everybody on that show was in on it except one guy who actually thought he was reporting for jury duty. And everyone
That's
else
funny.
were actors.
Okay.
Including James Marsden. And he played himself.
Okay.
And he befriended this guy that was sort of like the victim.
Yeah.
And oh my God, the characters in it were so hilarious. And they're all actors.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, I'll have to watch it.
And they were pretending like it was a real case.
That's funny.
And I even forgot what the case was because it was so not about the case. It was more about the characters that were on jury duty.
Were they trying to persuade that guy to be like guilty, not guilty?
He was kind of the head juror.
Oh,
And he was trying to persuade people
okay.
a little bit. But they were
Interesting.
just like shit shows of people.
Okay. I don't know if I told you this. I may have texted this to you, but we need to have this conversation. So Chris was listening to our podcast 2 podcasts ago. And we were talking about like Scamanda and like the Bella Gibson from Apple Cider Vinegar. And he's like, Katie, your ability to join a cult is so high. He's like, you are so lucky that you married me.
Based on what?
Based on the fact that we are talking about the fact that this lady was eating food to say, I'm killing my cancer. And I'm like, you know what? I feel like healthy eating could really help starve the cancer. And you're like, well, as someone who worked in oncology drugs, no. And you're saying all these things. And the thing is, like, I trust your wisdom on this, but I was like, in my mind, I was trying to say healthy eating is a great thing to do on top of oncology drugs, right? But it was coming out where I was like, you know what? I really feel like good food, like the Hirsch method, I'm all in. And he's like, you actually said you tried to find her cookbook. And I was like, well, I did, because it looked like there was really good recipes in there.
You could buy it. You
Right?
could have. They still had copies.
No, they mulched them all.
Yeah, but people on the documentary showed the copies of the book.
You know what? Call me up. I'll just take pictures on my computer screen.
She
I'm
clearly
just
had
curious.
talent.
I'm curious. She had great talent from like a creative director standpoint for the photography.
And she
her
must have known
app.
the recipes or stuff to make. She sold books. Otherwise, that publishing company would never have given her
No, because because the publisher was like, make me this tart. You talked
Yeah.
about your grandma doing this tart, and she just whipped it up.
yeah.
So I am intrigued, but
She is talented.
I just want you to know that I do trust your oncology wisdom. And as someone who has experienced the need for the oncology drugs and has
works.
come out successful the other side.
Please get chemo if you get
Yes, yes. Just eat healthy
You can do both.
and don't do 5 coffee enemas a day. That's no good for anybody.
Just know they're not mutually exclusive. Like, you need to do both.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to do both.
So, do you have any other Love is Blind predictions?
What did I write?
Virginia and Devin are not getting married. No way.
Oh my God. Well, he is just like a rug. He is just there. He's like, okay. Like, he just doesn't add anything to the relationship.
I zone out sometimes when I watch it because
They're
their
boring.
storyline's super boring. I didn't realize that he was the assistant coach to a high school basketball team.
assistant to the regional manager.
Yes. I thought this was because the way that she talked about, like, you're going to be the head coach and I'm going to come to the games. I thought this was like college level.
No.
No.
It's like not even high school, is it? Isn't it like for a club?
No, he helps run like the boys and girls club.
Okay.
But then is the assistant
She
coach
will
to
be
the high
the
school team.
breadwinner in the relationship, and that's what she has to come to terms with.
She is saying no at the altar too. She's not saying yes.
Oh, yeah. That's why she's like, yes, prenup.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Because she's
happening.
like, I'm not sharing my shit with you at all. Like,
She's
you
like,
make $4 an hour.
hang out with your shoes. They'll love you back.
You will pay. You literally pay all of your money that you get in your paycheck for Nike shoes, for Air Jordans.
I feel like a couple of solid shoes. That's great.
he had a closet full.
They were literally like wallpaper around his bedroom.
He has
So-
different priorities. And living is not one.
Right?
He needs to have all of the Michael Jordan collection. He seems sweet, but also at the same time, he just is there. He's a pylon cone. He's not part of the conversation. He brings nothing to the relationship. My opinion
I think
is
she could
she
do a lot
brings
better.
a lot more.
Yes.
And she could do a lot better.
Yep.
Anyway, my opinion. Virginia, find someone new.
I would go back on Bumble if I were you, Virginia. I would.
Even her mom is
Straight
like
to the
super
apps.
cool.
Right?
I can't believe her mom wasn't like, hey, he ain't for you.
Well, I feel like if Kylie said this was probably not the most, direct way to find a husband, but Mom, I really think I'm in love. I might have
Definitely would support.
I would support and give her the benefit of the doubt. I would ask some questions, So she's dating this sweet boy right now, and he got a haircut, and he was like all embarrassed by his haircut or whatever. And I'm like, it's a great haircut.
Why?
Because
Did
he said it was
cut by a
short.
Flowbee?
No, it wasn't a Flowbee, but like a barber. And I go, just put some product in it. It's going to look great. And he's like, oh, I've never put product in my hair. And I was like, school.
Kylie could style
I
it.
go, welcome to the Kiefer household. You're about to get zhuzhed by the Kiefer girls. I was like, have a seat. So I went and got some of like that styling powder and put it in his hair. And at first he was like really weird about it. He's like, no, I'm wearing a hood to school for like the next week and a half.
No.
So, but then I'm like, no, your hair looks really good.
It's probably his gray hair.
So much hair. So Kylie goes, my dad's not going to need this anymore. You can have it. And he's like, no, I can't do that to Coach. And I was like, no, trust me. You can have it. So we gave
You
it to
need
him.
it more than
than he does.
Yes, yeah.
So
Cute.
So then Kylie said he came to school today. No hood. Used the powder and his hair was styled.
Yay.
Yes. So
that's
I was like,
adorable.
way to get judged by the Kiefer girls. You're welcome.
Yeah. Well, he'll remember that forever.
Right? So
That's really cute.
And he looked darling.
Well, the best part is, and I cannot wait to report back on this, is the reunion.
Of Love is Blind.
Because that's when you know who actually stayed with each other even after the wedding.
And then we're also going to know that Nick and Vanessa are terrible hosts. Netflix, call us.
Call me. Yeah, they are. They just add nothing.
No.
They're the Devon of hosts. They're a rug and a pylon cone.
No, they are.
They're always there.
I
kind
mean,
of
why
in a way.
Minnesota? I mean, I guess because the people were on board. Because they tried to do Detroit. I remember even I was getting stuff in my Insta feed that was like, Love is Blind is coming to Detroit.
Did they ever tape? No?
No, it's the Midwest. Nobody
know.
wants to go on TV
So
to
is
do that.
Minnesota.
Meh.
That's the Midwest.
They're bored in their tundra. Like,
Yeah.
they just wanted to
It's funny,
do
I was
something.
on a conference call this morning, or not conference call, I'm so old school. A Zoom this morning with a lady from Minnesota and near Minneapolis. And I was like, oh, do you watch Love is Blind? She's
Does
like,
she?
no, but I know about it, and I
yeah.
know that it was filmed here. I was like, oh, you got to watch it. You might know some of the people.
Well, that fun bar that they were at looks cool.
Yeah.
Like the ski-themed bar.
Yeah.
I'd go.
And do you think Dave hooked up with someone the night before?
Ooh,
Remember
right
when Lauren
dish.
was like, and the fact that she was so casual about how he left, spent the night in his own apartment, came back at 2:00 the next day. She's like, oh, hi, where were you? He's like, oh, yeah, I was out at this bar, and there were other people there from the pods, but I didn't meet anybody.
Okay. Even Molly, I want to be like, bullshit. Are you
Somebody
kidding
asked
me?
me if I wanted to meet her. I said no.
She's so bubbly. You're telling me you didn't run across the bar
Yes,
to
she
hang out with
did,
Dave?
100%.
And then some girl was all over him.
Oh, you know what? I saw this today. They're like, who is Dave's sister? No, they never showed her. We want to see a picture. And then they showed a picture of Scamanda. They're like, what if she was Dave's sister? Wouldn't that be awesome?
Oh, that's so great. Well, the reason she wasn't on the show is because she's in jail.
She's got her own documentary on Netflix. She's
Oh my
busy.
God, that's so funny.
You'll meet her in 3 to 5.
Oh my God,
That
that's
would be
funny.
amazing.
Yeah.
Would be amazing.
I don't know. I hope Dave's sister shows up to the reunion.
I do too. Everyone talks about her. He doesn't
Right?
mention her name.
He does not mention her name, and it probably gets like buzzed out.
I know.
So, and then his friends, these infamous friends.
You know when you say you have many, it's usually like one. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's it.
Yeah.
Situation with him. Anyway.
I don't know. I call bullshit on the whole story. I think he is making a mountain out of a molehill.
Yeah.
And wanted people to probably feel sorry for him.
Sure.
So
He's on my high alert in LinkedIn because he was in medical device sales.
Yeah.
So
are you waiting for him to send a connection?
no, just, you know
Oh,
people and
yeah.
they are like, oh, hey, do you happen to know this person or this person? You know,
Yeah.
I'll be like,
Interesting.
I do. He's on Love is Blind. Don't hire him. I know him real well.
Oh, maybe he could start selling Blue Origin dildos when we start
Maybe
when we
he
start
needs to go
making
into a
those.
different industry. Hilarious. All right. Anyway, you can do better.
I know.
Love is Blind.
Lauren's darling. I can't. You don't.
I don't love
Oh.
her.
Oh.
I don't love her.
Ooh.
I think she's I said this. I think she's a wallflower. Like, I think she's just like there.
Oh, she's a secret hoe. She
No,
was
I think
lit.
she's like Laura Ingalls.
No.
Well, maybe
Nope.
she's a quiet hoe.
She's a quiet hoe.
But
Dude,
she is
she
like
admits that she was
mousy.
sleeping with that guy for 2 months
That's
with like
true.
no connection.
I know she doesn't bring a lot to a conversation. She's mousy and she seems insecure.
But at the same time, puts out.
She puts out
So
because she's
there's
insecure.
that. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well.
I don't know that we wouldn't hang out with her.
No, we wouldn't hang out with her.
Like if I'm 25, she would not be my friend. I'd be like, you're the girl I would call last on my list if everyone else said no, that they couldn't go out.
Okay, but as her 40-something friend, I'd be like, so pull up your Bumble. Mm-hmm. I want to see who you've been sleeping with and who you've been chatting with. I want to see all the details.
Right.
So,
Right.
But
I agree.
Listen Here's the Thing is inspired by Be Alive. Are you ready to share your passions and creativity with the world? At Be Alive, their mission is to build brands and inspire people to chase their passions. They're always searching for dynamic storytellers and creators with a passion to join their team.
A team of dreamers, creators, seekers, united by a common passion for adventure and creativity. If you want to join the Be Alive creator community, maybe shop for some fun Be Alive merch, or catch up on all Listen Here's the Thing episodes and blogs, head over to Go Be Alive and join the Be Alive family. Be Alive, it's that simple.
All right, who's ready to go to Mexico?
Me.
Right
Now.
Are you doing anything to prep yourself for Mexico?
Not at all.
No?
I should.
Well, you do Tracy Anderson every day.
Yeah, I should. I should sculpt. I should do. I'm sunning.
That's really funny. So, I was driving to the gym Sunday morning and I saw Randy's car.
Oh, you said
outside
you
of Glow.
texted him.
Oh yeah, and I was like, someone sculpting on a Sunday afternoon.
You know what? I have to say, my husband, he looks great, but he has been sculpting every Sunday since 3 years ago. So he's not doing anything special.
Oh my God, when I see his car in the parking lot, I'm like, someone's getting some fresh abs.
Whether he needs it or not,
Right.
he's getting them.
So I started because I've been teaching so many bar classes, I needed someone to give me a little instruction and a little bit of help. So I've been having this guy that we both know send me workouts 3 days a week. And normally I would only do heavy lifting 1 day a week. But he's been sending me workouts. I've been doing them 3 days a week.
How do you feel?
Well, I've never worked my arms out that intensely before, but I'll tell you what. They are looking ripped.
Nice.
And I'm kind of into it. And when your husband looks at you and he can tell the difference in your body, that definitely gives you extra confidence. You put your clothes on. I haven't seen like the scale move, but my clothes look different.
Yeah.
I feel different. He's really had me up my protein. So I've been being really good about that, meal prepping on Sunday, doing all that kind of stuff, just so that it's ready and prepared.
Yeah, that's half the battle.
It's half the battle because if I'm hungry,
You're just like,
I'm eating Ruffles potato chips and Chick-fil-A sauce because that's easy. But now we have chicken thighs with sweet potatoes, and then I have like steak cooked up.
So you cook all of that on Sunday for the week.
Yeah.
You don't get bored.
It's easy for lunch.
Yeah. Dinner is something.
Dinner's different. And dinner, like we could stop at the market on the way home, like one of our smaller markets in town, and get like protein to make.
Yeah.
And Chris and I are kind of on the same page where it's like, we're fine with just a T-bone. You know what I mean? Or, whatever other protein, like we really don't need something else. So, and then usually a bottle of wine too.
Right.
But the best compliment was, this 20-something girl that comes to my bar classes religiously. She goes to everybody's bar classes. Like, she's killing it. And she came up to me after class, and she's like, hey, I just want to let you know, class was great today. She's like, I just have a question. And then she's like, long story short, it wasn't short, but she was going on about how she got engaged and all this kind of stuff. And then she's like, basically, I just want to know, what do you do besides bar? Because I'm getting married in 1.5 years, and I just really, really want to do what you do.
Aww.
And I was like, first of all, can I just give you like the biggest hug on the planet? Because I love that as much as, anything. And and then I'm like, how much time do you got? We could talk about this.
Right.
But yeah, no. So that's a great compliment too, right? I mean, I could literally be her mom.
Yeah.
And she's saying that to me. So that makes me feel really good.
Yes.
So.
Well, I'm trying to do the math. Yes, a young mom.
A young mom, but could still be her mom.
That's very sweet.
Right?
So what did you tell her?
Oh, well, so I told her, I was like, well, I started doing heavy lifting, you know? And, you know, the studio that I teach at now has like all this crazy, that they're opening this whole gym with this crazy equipment. I was like, this is like big boy bodybuilding equipment.
But you could do things.
She could totally do things there. But she works for Dow here in town, so she has the amenities of all their great gyms.
Yeah.
You know, and I
That's
was
great.
like, and just make sure, like on bar days, you could still walk for 30 minutes on a treadmill, 10 incline, 3.5, watch a show on Netflix.
Yeah.
Before you know it, you got a good little sweat going, you got your steps in, you got your cardio in, and now you're going to get that great muscle build from bar. So, yeah.
That's awesome. And eat all the protein.
And eat all the protein.
The problem with the protein for me is that I can't eat. That's a lot of food. Is a lot of food.
I feel you have to do it like in steps, because Tim was like, I want you to have the protein shake with a protein bar with yogurt and an egg. And I'm like, there's absolutely no way I can eat that before I work out. So I started with the protein shake and like half of a protein bar. And I need to use something that I know that my body agrees with my body, right? So I was like, hey, not as many grams of protein as what you showed me, but this agrees with my body.
Want your grams of protein to coincide with your body weight. So you have
I'm sure
each pound.
I'm sure he's done the math and is just telling me what I'm supposed to eat. You know, and the crazy thing is, like a couple years ago, I was on like my own health journey. So then I, you know, got certified to be a personal trainer and got a certificate in nutrition because I was trying to figure things out for myself. But it's like the same thing. The painter's house is never painted.
Yeah.
The doctor is the worst patient. Sometimes you just need someone to retell you the information.
Yes.
That's just like Chris could tell me something 100 times. You say it to me once and I'm like, this is Bible.
Right.
So I'm totally in.
I'm totally doing it.
You know? So now I'll have the protein shake. Now I will have the protein shake and a protein bar.
So you build up to it.
You build up to it. And then after the workout, I have like an egg.
Yeah.
You know, the yogurt is a snack later. And then you just kind of see that you have like these smaller portions, but just eat a little bit more through the day. And then I'm never starving, because that's the other thing is that I'll go, I'm not hungry. And then all of a sudden I'm like, I'm famished.
Yeah.
And then I eat 3 Reese's chocolate eggs, a bag of Lay's potato chips, and popcorn.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, oh, but no, if I have these like little steps, then I'm
That's
not craving
good.
that other stuff.
Yeah. That's good.
And I'm someone who I eat if I'm sad. I eat if I'm happy. I eat if I'm lonely. I eat if I'm depressed. Like, food is my comfort.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I need, and I feel like I'm happier.
Yeah. And I think diet that way is just so personalized.
Yes.
Because whatever makes you feel great and feel happy.
It's not one
doesn't
size
work.
fits all.
No, it's not at
No.
all. It's not at all.
No.
Yeah. But how does he feel about fasting? He doesn't believe in it then?
We never talked about fasting. But the thing is that if I'm content and I've eaten all this stuff, I'm done eating by 5 o'clock at night. So
and
and
then
then
fasting for at least 12, 14 hours.
Yeah. I mean, the only time it would reach to 12 hours if I'm teaching like on Tuesday morning.
The only reason I ask is because I know you were doing intermittent fasting before.
And that was working. This is better.
Okay.
This is better for me. But I definitely think intermittent fasting works. But when I get so hungry, when I'm trying to like reach a certain time, then I just eat garbage if that's easy.
Yeah.
If I have to cook something, fuck that. It's whatever going in the microwave or just like a block of cheese. I mean, it's whatever's easy.
Yeah, whatever's there.
So and then I bought, you've heard of like that, I'm going to mispronounce this, Vecchi bathing suits. Is that how it's pronounced? You've seen it on Instagram. It's like Vetchi. Vici. Okay. So you've seen these bathing suits. So I bought one last year. Okay. I like the way it makes my boobies look. But it's a cheeky bottom.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't have the butt for a cheeky bottom.
Yes, you do.
So thank you. But last summer, I was like, not happening.
You're bringing it to Mexico.
So Chris is like, you're bringing it to Mexico. So I am going to bring it to Mexico. I am a little apprehensive because it's very cheeky. I've always worn a full coverage bottom. Always.
We're in
Always.
Mexico.
Yeah, with our kids.
Yeah, but there's not like a ton of them.
No, there's not a ton. Not like one, like there's a group from this town. There's like 90 of them going to the same place. That's Midland hanging out with
2.0.
Midland. Yeah. Nope. No thanks. To the point that I actually talked to a woman this morning at bar that her and like some other families are going somewhere else.
Oh, they changed it?
They're still a Moon Palace, just a different Moon Palace because they're like, well, even their kids were just like, no.
Yeah. Yeah, it just seems a lot.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah.
God bless.
Right?
Those people that
No,
are gone.
I'm so excited. We've been to the place that we're going to before.
It's a
and
high-end,
amazing.
all-inclusive, and I don't love all-inclusives. Like my daughter, Alex, is at an all-inclusive right now in the Dominican. I'm sure she booked it on Apple Vacations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
like a 2
exactly
apple.
what she's getting.
Yeah.
She's like, look what I get to eat. Not much.
So, update since Randy's in the studio. Dry cork on the favorite neighbor, but it's good. It's a good Tuesday wine.
It's a good Tuesday
Is
wine.
it a Tuesday wine? Does it fit the Tuesday wine parameters?
No.
Oh.
No, the cork was dry, and it's now in the bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice job. It wasn't the fault of the person that opened it.
No,
was
it's the fault of the
cork.
winery. We
Yeah.
blame them.
Yeah. Potato. Anyway. Okay, fall fashions. What are we bringing to spring break?
Well, I'm bringing spring fashions. to
You're
spring
bringing
break.
cheeky bathing suits.
I'm
is
bringing
what you're
it-
bringing.
I apparently I'm bringing a cheeky bathing suit. So we'll
But
see.
spring fashions are
yeah,
happening.
Listen, you sent this stuff. I'm all about the list, and I try to do all of them today. I have on cargo pants with a denim top, and I wear a plaid jacket.
I love it.
Like I'm doing all the things.
I love it.
No, I tried to do a very good curated Canadian tuxedo today, and I just really wanted to use my denim jacket as my shirt. I don't have the right pants.
They don't have to be the exact same denim.
No. I know that. But like I wanted a wide leg, and I only
Yeah.
have 2 pairs of like wide leg jeans.
That shirt would look cute with a wide leg.
Yes. And the one pair, 2 matchy. So it just didn't look right. Okay. And then the other pair are such a deep blue denim that it almost looked like I had like blue pants on. I just wasn't feeling the vibe.
Okay. You got to feel it.
I gotta
That looks
feel
cute
it
too.
Well, thank you. Well, and it's cargo,
Yeah.
right?
It's cute.
So that's in. All right, Chad, bring up the pictures. We're starting with the Mod 60 short dress.
Oh,
There
yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
I kind of dig it.
I dig the middle one. The other one looks like Jackie
Well, of course
O.
you do, because it's Gucci.
I didn't even know that. The one on the left looks like a little too Jackie O. Like she's
It
going
looks
to a
very
white
Jackie
funeral.
O. The thing is, when you get the pictures from Harper Bazaar, because this is the article that we're basing this off of, it is very high-end designer clothes or couture. So it's not the everyday lady.
You don't find
Outfit.
this shit at Target. is what
You
you're
don't find
saying.
this shit in Midland, right?
Well,
like you're
you don't
doing
find much in Midland.
well, not at a store, but even the ladies that can afford it, they're not going to Molasses and Three Bridges in that outfit.
Yeah, this is true. This is
You know
true.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Although after Jody, I'll tell you, I started wearing Grandma Frida's jacket. I call it Frida
Yes, you
when I
did.
wear it. Although my husband tells me I look like is it a Tuskegee Airman? Like from like World
Oh, yeah,
War
that's
II.
what you said. And I was like, what is that?
Kylie
It's
was calling
cool,
me
though.
Amelia Earhart. I loved
I think
it.
it's
I
super
thought it was
cool.
super chic. And then I wore my thrift store find leather jacket.
I love it.
Met you for dinner
Yeah.
and got compliments at the
It
bar.
was so cool.
Yeah.
So this weekend, I found out that my friend Leanna, not Leanna Wood, Leanna Croak,
Yes.
if you're listening, was inherited 3 fur coats. And she was going to bring them to Cougarpalooza this past weekend. But
Yes.
couldn't fit them in her suitcases.
Well, they're probably quite large.
And I was like, I will pay for you to ship them to me and buy a jacket from
there
you.
you go.
She's like, I think it's a little too big. I don't care. I want all the fur. All of the fur. Glow Medical Spa is Mid-Michigan's premier med spa for skin rejuvenation and anti-aging. The trained nurses and estheticians at Glow specialize in non-invasive facial aesthetics such as toxins, fillers, and lasers. Glow is ranked in the top 1% of all providers in the U.S. for Botox and filler, as well as Black Diamond Icon status for Hydrofacial.
Glow Body specializes in body contouring with Ensculpt Neo, Emcella, weight loss clinic, and therapeutic massage. Book an appointment today at glow-skinspa.com. Are you ready to transform your body and mind? Rebar Fitness Studio in Midland, Michigan is what you're looking for. Rebar isn't just a fitness studio, it's a community where strength meets serenity. Whether you're flowing through a yoga sequence, sculpting with bar, or unleashing your energy in a work or pound class, Rebar Fitness Studio offers something for everyone. Their expert instructors create an inspiring and supportive environment that will have you reaching your goals and loving every minute of it.
Elevate your fitness journey, join Rebar Fitness Studio family today, and discover the workout experience you've been waiting for. You can go to rebarmichigan.com and use code LHTT15 to receive 15% off a punch card or monthly membership. We wore all of our fur this weekend.
I love that.
Everyone did.
Did you bring the shawl?
No, I should have.
Oh, Meko.
My mink stole.
Yeah.
No, I need to get it rejiggered.
Okay. All right.
I want to get it made into a vest.
Okay. I like
So if
that.
anyone knows of a good furrier
Call us.
that I can take it to, preferably in our state, I will.
But we're not scared to take a trip either.
No.
So just let us know.
I think there's one in Birmingham because that's where this coat is originated from.
Well, that's a great trip and very easy and attainable.
Easy.
Let's
Easy
do
peasy.
it.
All right. So this is
This
the
is
fringe.
the fringe.
That's
okay.
cute.
No, but this I did not take from Harper's Bazaar because their example, I was like, okay, this isn't even realistic. This I would wear.
I would wear that
Like
for
I would
spring
wear that
break.
I would totally wear that in Mexico. I'd run to a last minute Meyer trip if I randomly
Yes,
had that
that's
on.
cute.
Like,
it's very neutral.
right? I love it.
Cute.
Okay. So you're
Plaid.
all in. The plaid. So I pulled out semi-vintage coat. Chris bought it for me. Like we were in our 20s. But I kept the coat because I'm like, it's a great coat. Plaid. I would do the blazer with the short skirt situation here. The middle dress that looks like that she's
Wearing a
William
blanket.
Wallace. Yeah, no. I'm not digging the William Wallace look. With the welly boots. Clearly she's in Scotland. That's the only thing
she's
that makes
somewhere.
sense there.
Yeah. I like the left look where I like a dichotomy of dress. So when you're wearing, like she's doing sheer in Gucci underwear.
I mean, it's
then
very sheer.
it's
Those
super
pants
edgy.
are completely see-through and you see her lace panties.
But I love the combo of different things.
Yes,
and
but
different
I love the
materials.
jacket. That's a very cute jacket.
It would not look good on me, but it's cute. I like the
Why
pattern.
do you think that coat wouldn't look good on you?
Because it's square, and I can't wear anything square.
But it's clearly belted. She's just choosing to have the belt
I know,
hang
but
down.
I can't. I don't do that.
I mean, do you think that she's running to the farmer's market with that mesh bag?
100%. She's on her way to Meyer.
I am so loving denim on denim. This was what I was trying to achieve.
Adorable. Yeah.
I don't have those pants. Clearly, I need to get them.
Yes, you do. I feel like you do.
No, I have a pair of pants kind of like that, but not like those pants. This is made well. I didn't take the
You have a pair
Harper's
of pants.
Bazaar
I've seen
photo.
you wear pants like that.
I don't have those pants.
Well, you need to dig in your closet and find them.
So,
Or order them. They're made well. They're probably $35.
well, they're not $35, but a lot more realistic than the other photo.
So Eyelet,
How do you
love. I think for me, I would mix Eyelet with jeans.
Yes, I could see that on you. I don't really picture you as like
I'm not a lacy,
person.
flowery girl.
You're a sheer person, but
But
you're
I'm
not a
not-
lacy person.
And if I did lace, then I would have to wear it with something really plain. I couldn't do lace on lace.
Or I can see you how she's got like leather mixed with lace.
Yeah.
You're very leather and lace.
Leather and lace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Call me, what's her name? From Fleetwood Mac.
Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks. Let's just do that. Stevie
Yeah.
Nicks.
Okay,
What do
so I
you
got
feel
the
about
cargo pants on right now.
Those are cool.
But I feel like this middle photo is giving me circa 1994 Banana Republic.
But she's got the fur and the
The
animal
boots
print.
with the fur. Yeah. No, I
The
like that.
spacesuit on the side, this
No.
left side, no thank you.
No, that's clearly for the runway.
Yeah,
And
not realistic. I would take her
No.
belt though. That's cool.
no, that is a cute belt. But I feel like Erica Jane would wear that outfit on the left.
Yeah. Yeah. But
I do
mean,
like these pants.
I do too.
Do you
And I
think
like
they're
that leather coat that she's wearing with it. That's cute. Anyway, that's the spring collection, I think.
Is it? Is there anything more? Oh, no. It's the dresses with the pants.
No, I can't do any of that.
No.
Because I am 5'1".
Well, true for you, because you are a tiny little friend. So, yeah, you're not going to pull that off. You could. You could pull off anything.
No.
You are probably the
Thank
one
you.
person I know that is not scared to try a trend.
I'm not scared, but it doesn't mean it looks good.
But, yes.
I like this. This is you. This is
I
totally
am
you.
very much a
Preppy.
rugby. Yes.
Preppy.
Is that what you would think my style is
Yes.
preppy? Okay. I'll trust you on that.
Yeah,
Okay.
in a great way.
Yeah.
You know, like you're very fitted, you're formed, you're clean lines. Preppy.
I don't wear swim trunks as shorts.
No.
But I probably would
But I like
wear that sweater vest.
I like the left, the rugby polo with the bubble skirt.
So
That's a cute.
okay. Toe shoes. What about with the toe
No,
shoes?
thank you.
They say the toe shoes are going to be big.
No, you know why? Because it's going to show off my bunions.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
That's not cute. That's not cute. Black and white.
I'll do black and white all day long. Yeah. Maybe
That's
not
not
the
new.
garbage bag situation
That is not
that's
new.
going on in the
Black
center.
and white has been here since forever.
There's literally a store called White House Black Market.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm in. I'm in for the black and white. I
Okay.
like black and white. Do you have questions?
I don't. I forgot.
Ooh, I have questions for
Oh,
you. Let's
shit.
do it.
No, because you still have to answer my 2 truths and a lie.
Well, I didn't even think about it. And that was from 2 shows ago.
Yeah.
You need to email me and remind me.
I'll send you a text.
Oh, my dad just texted me. What did he say?
Does he have a question? We need questions from the audience. I'm running out of ideas.
Are you? Oh, no. He always sends me memes. It is a dog, and it says, in my day, I had one toy, and it was a stick. And that's what he used to tell me when I was a kid. When I would ask for, like, a new Barbie or something like that, and he'd be like, I didn't even have G.I. Joes. I had to sit in the yard and play with sticks and pretend they were G.I. Joes. So,
I believe him.
yeah. Knowing my grandparents is probably true. If you enjoy our banter as much as we do, show us some love. Like, rate, follow, and share us with your soul sisters, your friends, acquaintances, random strangers on the street, your mortal enemy, and your family. And hey, tell us what you want our next episode to be about. It's like it's girls' night, but it's for all of us. Cheers to laughter, insights, and moments that matter. Let's keep this party going. All right. What is the best fashion purchase you ever made? Like, you don't have something where you're like, I love this and I'm never getting rid of it.
No.
Oh.
I don't really have anything in mind that I can
Okay.
think of offhand that I would be like, I'm never getting rid of this.
Okay, but or even at the time where you're like,
It's an investment.
yeah, and this is it, and I'm all in for it.
No, I must not buy that much expensive things. No, because I think everything has its place and time. Do I keep it? Yes, but not
Okay.
for the reason of like this is an investment piece.
Okay.
Maybe I should.
I think you probably should. You need to find that
need an
bag where you're
investment
like, this is it.
Okay.
You're welcome, Randy.
Yeah.
All right.
What would
next.
be yours? Since I didn't ask any questions.
My best fashion purchase.
That shirt that's a Phoebe shirt.
You know what? Great point. One, it was way out of my budget when I bought it.
Yeah.
I still have it. And it's iconic because Phoebe Buffay wore that shirt.
go.
There you go.
I can say that fur stole. I did not purchase it,
No, but it's
but I
something,
won't get rid of it.
Yeah.
Because it's so cool.
Yes.
Not because of
got
the
you.
person who gave it to me,
Yeah.
but because it's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. What is your go-to airport outfit?
Black.
Just black in general.
Black and black.
Okay.
Black on black. It's always safe.
But like, are you wearing black cargo pants? Like, what are you wearing?
Maybe.
Black?
What did I wear this past flight? Black leggings and a black sweater.
Okay.
So when
Actually, I'm going through my Rolodex of Katy and Meko trips. You do wear black
a lot.
on the airport. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it's safe because you can wear it a lot.
Yeah.
You can be incognito. It doesn't really show anything. You sit on those shitty, dirty seats of airplanes and airports, and it doesn't show. The last thing I would wear is white.
So I have my pale pink like wool winter coat. And I took that to New York because it was like, this is going to be the jacket I wear. I could dress it up. Sure. It still looks cute when you dress it down. But pale pink to the ankle wool jacket.
Did you have to get it dry cleaned?
Oh, yeah. It's at the cleaners right now. I need to go pick it up. But get like stuck in the Uber door, or then you're like carrying it over your arm.
You're
and
wadding it up, trying to put it on your seat.
It was gross. So, but I have a couple of go-to airport outfits. But I do kind of like something comfortable. Like, you're not going to see me in jeans at the airport.
Really?
No. Not unless I'm landing and it's like, hey, when you land, you're literally dropping off your bag and you have to show up here. Then I'll be dressed for an event. But I would prefer to check in.
Even if it's a quick flight?
Well, I mean, am I flying private?
No, but I mean like a couple hours. That's not bad. And then
it depends. It depends what's happening on the other end of the flight. If I have time to shower,
I always think
dig in a dab, like
I have to wear something that if you run into somebody,
well, I still need
you
look
don't
put together,
look like
homeless,
complete dog
yeah.
shit.
No, I got you. Is there a fashion trend that seems too risky that you need to try to find the confidence to try it? Like, you want to do it, but you're like, meh. And you are probably one of the like most like, if there's a trend, you'll try it.
Yeah.
Although I've yet to see you in barrel jeans.
I don't have any. I
thought
should
you
get
bought
them.
some. Oh
no, I haven't bought them yet.
Oh. Still sitting in a cart somewhere.
Probably. I feel like that was fast because you know what happened?
It's already over.
I got rid of a lot of black leggings when everybody said black leggings were out, and now they're back.
I know.
And I'm so pissed.
No, but you know what? I got rid of a lot of my old black Lululemon leggings because it was the era of the low waist.
Oh.
Even if it comes back full swing.
Yeah, you wouldn't do it.
I'm still not doing it. I am a high-waisted bar legging gal.
I got rid of my Spanx leggings.
To the end. No. One, your legs are so sculpted. The Spanx leggings look amazing on you.
I got rid of them all.
Shut up. Shut up. Say I swear.
I swear. I swear.
Really?
Yes. I'm so
Meko.
sad. I'm so sad. But that's okay. Winter's
They'll be
over.
on sale again. They'll be on sale next fall.
Winter is over. Hopefully.
Well,
Hopefully.
I feel like we're pretend spring right now.
Yeah.
But
Knock on wood.
are there any fashion mistakes that make you cringe? Like when someone has a certain something put together and you're like, oh, fuck no.
Well, fast fashion sometimes is a big fashion no-no to me.
Explain fashion for Super Dave because he doesn't know what that means.
So, Super Dave, fast fashion is a really trend that happens like barrel jeans. And it could go in and out. It's not a classic look. So something that is like, it's hot right now.
Right.
Like this quarter. And then you don't know where it's going to go after that. And so you don't want to invest. I at least don't.
You're not going to buy a pair of Celine jeans. You're buying them on Amazon.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't want to invest a lot of money in that if you do want to wear it. I subscribe to fast fashion once in a great while if it's something that is not expensive.
Right.
And would look good in my body type. And that's not everything. You know? Because, like, I'm
no,
shorter.
but I feel you pull off, like, everything.
Oh,
and sometimes when I'm like, wow, I would have never bought that skirt. But if Meko's wearing that skirt must be really in right now, and I like it. Like, you give that fashion vibe, for sure.
Well, thank you.
Do you think that there is an overrated designer brand?
Overrated. I don't know. I don't look at designers that closely.
Yeah, but even though you're not gonna wear it,
Yeah.
you see like famous people wearing it.
I just
and you're
don't like
really?
the overdone label.
Like all over the t-shirt.
Gucci.
Yeah.
Or Louis Vuitton or, you know, like, do you really need to spell it out?
Right. No,
I think that's
I
gross.
agree.
in any capacity. It could
Yeah.
be Gap. It could be Coach, whatever it
Yeah.
is. But if you're spelling it out all over the place, I don't like that.
Right.
Because then you're wearing their label for their benefit. Are they paying you?
No.
That's how I feel. Are they paying you to wear that? I don't think so. Until they are. Why? What do you think is?
Well, yeah, I agree. I don't know how to pronounce them, but it is going to be the one that starts with an M. I think I would call it maraschino, but it's not called maraschino. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Mashipimo or something like that. It starts with an M, and it's like long, and they wear T-shirts with like the name like all over it. Anybody who knows like big fancy fashion, yeah, I'm dumb. Like I don't know how to pronounce it. I can see it and I know what it is, but I don't know how to pronounce it. And the other one is like it starts with a B.
Balenciaga.
Yes, that one where like the T-shirt just says Balenciaga on the front.
And it's probably $400 for the
Like
T-shirt.
so dumb. I could do that with my Cricut. Maybe I should.
Maybe you should. I trademark it. Yes. Do it.
Oh God, yeah. I'm just gonna. All of a sudden, the feds show up at my door.
Like,
I'm making black market merch.
You're like, but I put a TM on it with a circle. We're good.
It's not Balenciaga. It's Balenciago.
Yeah, exactly. Just change one letter. That's all you got to do.
The font's different. Does that count? Yeah.
It's italicized.
That's all right. All right.
All right. Like and follow.
Yes.
Love you guys. Send us
all the
questions.
things.
If you want questions.
We have an email address. It's lhtt@gobealive.com.
Perfect.
Right? Love you.
Bye.
Bye.